Okay, so this is gonna be like a little switch from what I'm used to doing. I want to do some of these because I feel like some people won't read the books that I recommend, and I think that putting some of these in the mix of some of my other content will help, because then you don't have to read the entire book. Just like some of the parts that I think is important and life changing that might also be important and life changing for you to hear. I want to make sure that some people read these. So they're going to be pretty short because, this is a kind of like a sectioned off book. They got it was like 60 sections. This is section 11. I'm going to read you section 10 real quick, but it's called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, and it's all small stuff. Simple ways to keep little things from taking over your life. People want to see you feel a certain way, want to see you not get to your potential. They're saying don't sweat the small stuff because a lot of people can stop you from growing, which a lot of people have actually stopped me from growing in some instances. And, we all got a little bit of work to do with that. But, I just want to make sure that y'all hear this. Learn to live in the present moment. To a large degree, the measure of our peace of mind is determined by how much we are able to live in the present moment, irrespective of what happened yesterday or last year and what may or may not happen tomorrow. The present moment is where you are always. Without question, many of us have mastered the neurotic art of spending much of our lives worrying about a variety of things all at once. My ex-girlfriend, she lived completely in the past. Actually, like both of my most recent last ones, they just lived in the past. They could never move forward. But let's get back to this. We allow past problems and future concerns to dominate our present moments, so much so that we end up anxious, frustrated, depressed, and hopeless. I've been on that end of the spectrum. On the flip side, we all postpone our gratification, our stated priorities, and our happiness, often convincing ourselves that someday will be better than today. Unfortunately, the same mental dynamics that tell us to look toward the future will only repeat themselves, so that someday never actually arrives. John Lennon once said, life is what's happening while we're busy making other plans. Oh, that is so true. When we're busy making other plans, our children are busy growing up, and people we love are moving away and dying. Our bodies are getting out of shape, and our dreams are slipping away. In short, we miss out on life. There's so many people I know miss certain moments, also myself. But many people live as if life were a dress rehearsal for a later date. Why can't I say that word? It isn't. In fact, no one has a guarantee that he or she will be here tomorrow. Now is the only time we have, and the only time we have any control over. When our attention is in the present moment, we push fear from our minds. Fear is a concern over events that might happen in the future. We won't have enough money. Our children will get into trouble. We will get old and die. Whatever. To combat fear, the best strategy is to learn to bring your attention back to the present. Mark Twain said, I've been through some terrible things in my life, some of which actually happened. I don't think I can say it better. Practice keeping your attention on here and now. The efforts will pay great dividends. Being stuck in the past, an issue that a lot of us have. Even just today, before reading this book, I'm just sitting there thinking like things that people I really cared about have done to me or said about me that just really hurt me. And, that stuff does come back from time to time. But the thing is getting over it right away. I'm talking like giving it a split second of your thought process, because, some stuff will literally make you just want to lay down and do nothing when you can be doing something positive and doing something great with your time. So don't sweat the small stuff, people. Okay? Do not sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff. And even though it may seem big at the time, over time, it is all small. Guaranteed. Don't waste your time. I'm going to be doing more reviews like this. I love this book already so far. I can't wait to read some of the other knowledge that it has in it, some of the other advice that it has in it. So maybe I'll post this in the link so you all know where to get it. Of course, you can get it at Barnes & Nobles and Amazon. Actually, I got this on the OfferUp app, so people like selling books, boxes of books for really cheap. So don't sweat the small stuff. See ya.